Okay, so thanks for coming here, guys. I am real time, like right now, trying to figure out a blameless, or not blameless, a shameless uh, way to bring you what I'm wanting to bring to you. So you'll please pardon me and just wait for me when and if I, pause. Um, as I gather my thoughts. Okay, so on the road to your becoming better and greater and smarter, uh, man, much more maturing, growing so well and so good and becoming so amazing that you've reached a specific sweet spot in your on your journey where you're like, man, this is great, and I wanna give back. I want to give back. Um, well, you do realize. If you don't, you will realize that um, on your way to being that person that you're trying to become now, right? That you're going to become. You got to know when to cut all the strings and all of the ties and burn the bridge down. Um, and at the same time, people may look at you and form some kind of not so nice opinion about you because of your resolve, because of your finality, because of your cut and clearness. Some people will draw a conclusion about your demeanor, your disposition, your ways, your way, your personality. That is utterly wrong and beneath you. And sometimes some developments, they're so intricate that you don't really have enough time to break this down for those people. Okay. Yeah, so know this. No matter how much you research, learn more, get knowledge, know this. Know this. This is not how I feel. This is not a possibility. It's a fact. A narcissist will always mock you. Okay? Always. So when you are moving past that dynamic, you must cut all ties. In that dynamic and within that process and within that masterful, excellent, right act and action. Everything has their emotions attached to it, and the ways, and everything has a freaking a side effect, if you will. And part of the side effect that you will have when you're dealing with, when you're dealing with walking away from those individuals is that sometimes there are always some other individuals that are important to you, right? And they might still have some fucking interactions with the people that you want to have, that you want to, that you gotta move away from. You can't stay connected to these people, and the other persons. I feel for you people that have kids that are still like having to communicate, interact with the narcissist of your past. Okay, or your soon to be past. Okay. This is a difficult road, and I mean difficult by you gotta know when you gotta know when to fold them and just walk away. And there are so many while I'm in my visualization. Oh, I wish I could just explain it to you better, but so at this point I'm gonna have to use an example here. So I was speaking to my my child, right? And we were going over a narcissist that we both know of, and well, he's been gone for a while, so he's not witnessed, or he's not been able to bear witness to what I know and what I have, right? So I was saying that I would love to stop past the NARC's crib, and kick it with them, bring some gifts, cook dinner, have some good times, and it ain't nothing like some good old time with your nearest and closest and your dearest and your people that you love, right? And when you are removing your energy and your essence from a narcissist, and you have to, that you gotta have that funeral. You have to realize that it's never going to be beneficial to either one of you to interact on such a in such a way, or on even such a level, if you will. My words are just words, but you got to feel me for real, though. All right. You won't be doing them any favor, like say for the narcissist, if you the scapegoat. All right, so you double back around and you're like, hey, I'm feeling forgiving. Let's forgive and be good and give. Be kind and be nice. Not because I'm looking for anything in return, because no, that's not why, and not because I want someone to recognize, what I'm doing. That's not why. You get that feeling. You just want to just drop all your swords and stuff and all of your irons against one another in the fire, and just go kick it with your loved ones, right? Well, and the narcissist will not benefit from that, because they will look at you like you're stupid. If you could be on their minds, inside their brain, like what's in their mind, you're coming past there, and you're like, I know you killed my cat, or I know you did X, Y, and Z, and robbed me blind, set me on fire, and put me in a doghouse, and got me, all that. I know you did all that. You might not really be saying all those things, but you're coming past there, to be good and nice and around. Greetings, I guess, if you will. My loss of words, it irks me sometimes, but let this message drop on the right ears that will feel me, and feel free to like, share, and comment as well. So when you go there to make good on anything, how sometimes you didn't do anything wrong. You have no reason or whatever to apologize for something, because you didn't do nothing wrong. But when you go into approach them, whether it be in front of people or not, and honestly, your best bet is to do everything by way of someone watching. Don't ever do anything alone or without witnesses with your narcissistic soon-to-be past situation, person or people. And when I say have verification and proof, I mean like with eyes. Let them see you and be there to hear you. Don't go at it alone. And try and have this this verification, if you will. Have it be a good, valid, and respected individual. Okay, if you will. Only because what the narcissist is going to do is make up their own mind and scheme of things. Like they're going to have their own way that they're going to position things. Like they're never going to stop fighting you. They're never going to stop, seeking to destroy you. So for you to even try and go and do something nice for them would be detrimental on either end, because in their mind's eye, what they're saying, like you're saying, let me stop holding grudges. Let me be mature. I'm the mature one. I know better. Let me go over here and, see if they need anything. I know they need help. I know they're depressed. I know they're about da. I'm not thinking about that. They didn't do that for me. I'm thinking about that. I know I'm a good person. I'm supposed to da. Because that's how you're thinking, right? And when they receive that, on their side, they're saying, look at this stupid ass. Oh my God, here we go again. Let the games start at once. Look at this dummy. I tell you, you're making them dumber and dumber. Is there a dumbest? Oh, this must be the one. They're the dumbest. That's what they're thinking to themselves, or somewhere along those lines. I'm doing my best to show you, and I'm acting it out. So that's what they're thinking. So the whole time you're taking, and no, it's not really no skin off your back. The narcissist will make it skin off of your back. First of all, don't put you can't. I'm just here like this. I can't afford to place my own interests at risk anymore. Okay, and it's not about being vindictive, and I'm not vindictive. I'm certainly not envious or jealous. I ain't mad either. I am prudent. It's prudence. But my son, he didn't realize that, and so he replied back to me. He goes, well, yeah, but when it comes to like the way I do things, like when I go do for people, I do it for myself. I don't do it, for them, really. And he's right, and that's what I taught him before I became, and before I figured out and became educated in that fucking dynamic, that narcissistic mindset, that fucked up headspace that they have. And the crazy part for me personally is that my son, while he does still interact, it's an undermining projected towards me, because it's looking like, okay, Mom, you're really tripping right now, taking it a little far, eh, Mom? That's how he's possibly perceiving my reluctance to go pay a visit to a murderous, insidious entity, vessel no longer being inhabited by good things and goodness. I mean, I'm not qualified to be there. I'm not allowed. Okay, I'm not allowed to be there because I can't because it don't fit right. It might get me wrong or something. And what I'm saying is, it doesn't match my me. It'll do me harm, no good. And although I will miss those days, they're gone. I will not put my life in any more jeopardy than I've already done when I began this life in the care of these people. You see, you'll please pardon my expressions. They are a little extreme, I guess. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with myself so much that I love it a lot, because they teach you that you're not supposed to love yourself, and you're so dramatic, and you're so this, and I was only joking, that one. Oh, and then at the same time, they're busy somewhere calling a freaking crazy house to have you carried away in a straitjacket. And nah, bro, I can't do that. Anyway, you guys, if you feel me, this is not a channel. This is my spiritual channel that it's always dedicated, to spiritual situations. And trust me, I kind of think that everything is spiritual because in my mind and in the facts of life, they are. Everything has a spiritual component to it. You do, and so do the freaking cabbages or string beans. Everything has a spiritual component to it. Therefore, sometimes you'll recognize some things by the fruits of its spirit. And for the less experienced even though I can't cover and protect and save and salvage everything and everyone, and I'd love to. There have been some areas that I've been cut off from, right? And the cutoff that I've been cut, like, it's gone so far, and that way they're not going to hear what I'm saying. I do my best. I put only a little bit of energy into what I know I probably won't be able to help, or what I'm saying. And honestly, I probably shouldn't put any energy into it. But I'm a work in progress myself. Okay? And one thing I know, I will not. I can't. I just couldn't see me being able to like go help a snake. And be like, hey, Mr. Snakey, you promise you won't bite me, Tush? Yeah, I'll help you. But no, I can't help a snake. I'm gonna get that. Like, you can't. You can't help I don't know, fucking, what is there? Like a really dangerous, psychopathic or vindictive, envious, jealous, and determined, relentless entity, focused and always gonna make it if they can. You don't quit until it ain't over until the vet lady sings. They not done yet until you're done. It's to me, I feel like it's sad for them. I'm like, oh man, I gotta handle myself and I gotta pretend like I didn't do all that. They might feel that way, I guess. But if you give them an opportunity to flip mode and get back on the way that they are, successfully, oh my goodness, you are giving them ammunition. And that's why I say that you might as well consider yourself codependent all over again. You could maybe even call yourself an enabler. What is that? What's the other word? Yes, an enabler. And by being those two things in general, you're impeding yourself and the world as a whole, even more than you, other people outside of you. You're making a way for that type of behavior and for that entity to build up and rise up. You see, just as determined as a mouse is to get to the cheese. And some mice are really determined, or they're gonna, even if the cheese is set in a trap, if you slither enough and maneuver the right way, you get it, and you won't get caught. If you get that cheese and you don't get caught, then you just rose up in consciousness, in wittiness, in confidence. You might decide, let me get back at fucking shit up. And that's really how narcissistic people think. Whether they're family members, friends, co-workers, you just shouldn't give them another opportunity to shoot you down. And the sad part is that all things come with a fucking catch. Like, the people that aren't aware of the vicious nature of that entity, they're just gone past grandma's house to give her some whatevers. Grandma fuck around and have a whole goddamn syringe filled with cyanide and acid in it, ready to kill you, and you're just coming by to be nice because you didn't listen to the experts. Okay? And so for all of you who understand what I'm saying, spread the word. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Be alert. There's no such thing as overthinking. You can't unring a bell, and you cannot unknow a thing. When you know, you know. I think that my Leo read was just about, I said, when you know, you glow. But all right, we could say that though for this NARC thing. Empath, Ayuga, wherever you want to call yourself, whatever you want to decide to label yourself as, that's you. And good. Just don't be a fucking door. Don't be a doorknob. No. Don't be a punching bag. Don't, please don't be pathetic. Also, don't be pathetic. Don't be fearful. But fear not. You are made. Fear, it just doesn't, fear and you, they don't work well. You know why? Because it's a choice to be afraid. Fear is a dirty, disgusting little fucking demonic energy. That's what fear is. And it's a decision. Even in the midst of some dangerous things and people and places. The choice to be afraid is a choice to be afraid. You have a choice to be courageous. And the more you choose courage and rightness, I'm telling you, the less likely you'll even be discussing these things such as fear to people. I'm in a process. I'm still learning. You know, just like every one of us are. We're still learning, but some of us have, you know, experienced this, and I'm giving y'all this message here, you know, on my terms and on my channel and in my way. I think that it kind of makes it more understandable. So, if you don't like what I say on my channel and stuff, let it go, move on along. Like, share, and comment also, please. But just let you know, it's not for you. Okay, but this definitely is for somebody. So, on that note, I do feel that to the best of my ability, I have made my claim. Yeah, I've said what I need to. So, see you later. Thank you kindly.